Hey, what's up, guys? Sebastian Castillo here. Wanted to make a real quick video more related to the pickup and dating stuff. It's funny, I just saw a reel on Instagram, and I have a bad habit of scrolling through reels for too long every single day, which I'm taking action to correct. But it was funny. So the situation is there's a guy in a bar or some kind of sports bar, and he's either himself or his friend is recording him speaking to one of the waitresses there. And she's hot. She's got big tits. She's got a beautiful smile. She comes over, brings his order, and she's making a little bit of light chit chat with him. And he's being recorded, rizzing her up, right? Giving her some compliments, talking about himself, talking about her, asking a couple of questions here and there. And then at the end of the reel, it shows him getting her number. Now, I checked the comments, and as you can probably imagine, there's a whole bunch of negativity directed at this guy. A whole bunch of mostly other guys. In fact, I don't think I saw a single woman in there who are clowning on him, who are insulting him, who are saying that he's foolish. Oh, you think she really likes you, bro? They're saying things like, oh, that's so corny. It's her job to be nice to you. I'm thinking to myself, all right. I think we can all laugh at the guys who genuinely think that a girl is into him, who's working in a situation like that. And to everyone else, it's obvious that she's really not, and she's just doing her job. Fair enough. But I'm also thinking to myself, guys, let's be a little bit positive here. Firstly, who of us can say that we've never acted a bit corny or nervous or said a couple of cheesy things to a waitress or a stripper or even just a regular girl working in a cosmetics shop or whatever, right? We've all said stuff like this, and anyone who was around might have been cringing. You yourself might cringe when you think back to the kinds of things that you said or did with certain women, right? We've all been there. But funny enough, whatever some other person thinks is cringe can still be effective, right? If you're an attractive guy, you kind of have a pass to say cringe stuff. And that doesn't necessarily mean you have to be physically attractive either, right? There's a lot of pretty out of shape guys who still have the gift of the gab. They're able to actually turn a woman on just with their words. But a lot of guys aren't ready for that kind of conversation. A lot of guys are still hung up on the whole looks, money, status thing. They're all bought into the drinking the Andrew Tate Kool-Aid. So, God help them. But I also saw other comments there. And so I'm just thinking to myself, guys, at the end of the day, why not practice on girls who are in that situation, right? Yes, it's her job to be nice to you. But firstly, don't forget, they're still women. They still like to have sex, and they're having sex with someone. And you'd probably be surprised to know that they're not always going out with a millionaire or a bodybuilder or a sports fitness model or something. Some of the guys that those kinds of women go out with might just be regular dudes. Maybe they are better looking than average, or they have a little bit of extra money, or they have something going for them, right? They have some charm. They might just be a blue-collar laborer or some guy who works in a shop, whatever it is, right? So a lot of guys tend to overestimate what those kinds of women are looking for. And so they clown other guys for trying just as a coping mechanism for their own lack of action, which is funny, but also sad at the same time. And even beyond that, guys, why not just go for the number, right? Or ideally, you go for the date right then and there. You ask her when she's off and then try to meet her after. Now, if that's not possible because she's working, then go for the contact info, go for the number. Because if she agrees to meet with you later, then that's kind of an indication that she is into you. If she doesn't, and if she completely ghosts you or keeps playing this back and forth texting game where she's not really flirting, but she's kind of sucking your attention and she's not being upfront about wanting to meet or not, then that's also a fairly clear indication that she's not into the guy. But at the end of the day, you don't know until you try. So this this very widespread mentality or habit of guys clowning other guys for shooting their shot is really just kind of sad. But just know, if you are putting yourself out there, this applies to business too. If you're going out, you're calling, knocking on doors, sending emails, and you're getting rejections, and other people are clowning on you for it, they're sending negativity your way, you got to realize, by default, those who tried to drag you down are lower than you. No one above you, like not even just metaphorically, but physically. You cannot picture someone who is standing above you dragging you down. That would be pushing you down, but that's different. They have to be at a lower position than you, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, to be trying to pull you down. So keep that in mind. Don't get discouraged by some clowns who comment on a video or who even say things to your face. You know, so-called friends who make these disparaging comments either to your face, indirectly, or behind your back to the people that you know. So keep that in mind. Don't get dragged down. Take care.